I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
Yeah, I got the link on the chat room. You might want to show up. Right. I'm going to tell you something straight up. First of all, I'm going to segue from the topic. Let me segue from the topic. Let me address somebody real quick. First of all, you need education. We got people around here who are Delta Novembers. Shout out to MOT. We got a bunch of people around here who are Delta Novembers, don't know how to read stats. If you are offended when Charlie Kirk will say 13% of the population are committing 50% of the crimes, that's not true. Now, Charlie Kirk and those white conservatives and black conservatives too always said, well, you know, man, 13% of the population, they commit 50% of the crimes. That's implying that every black man, woman, and child are committing robberies, deletions, and whatever other crime there is all the time at any given moment. That would mean I would go to jail. I would have been locked up because I'm part of the 13, 14, 15% of the population. Wouldn't that make me locked up as a black man? See, stats matter. And now this Negro is going to go to Chat GDT, and he can't even read what Chat TDT, CT, or what's it called, GPT tell him. Now I'm talking about what happened on Candy's Kane channel. And I suggest, nigga, if you want to call somebody sassy, I want you to back that up about who you calling sassy, and let me sit here and be very blunt. I hope you know I'll put the link over here. The link is here for you, since you got so much to say. Since you want to call somebody sassy and call somebody out their name and disrespect. I'm gonna say something, Negro, and this goes for anybody on YouTube. I demand respect. You're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to disrespect my intelligence. You're not going to disrespect family. You're not going to do this any damn thing I may have accomplished or have done. But I'm telling you what you're going to do. You're going to be respectful, or you're going to lay down. Do not let the sound of my voice, do not let my speech impediment fool you. That's a problem with your inner city, education. Yeah, I said it. Education. Not education, education. Now I was about to go in on the tropes and PhD, but let me address this. Let me address this Negro right here. See, the problem is Negroes like you, okay? Negroes like you believe that research, that you can just say anything. Research matters. And y'all the same type of Negroes that would get online and said there was no such thing as a hate crime bill for black people. Y'all the same Negroes that would come online talking about, well, they did nothing for black boys. Misinformation. And then what you did, the candy cane, talking about, oh, because she's a woman, all she gotta do is lay down. Candy cane is not your woman. See, some of you Negroes think because you got a dick and balls between your legs, you think you can just tell anybody what to do. Let me tell you something. That's why a lot of you Negroes on this YouTube do not deserve pussy. That's why I see your little profile picture, Negro. You one of these type of Negroes that'll sit there and complain about the black woman, the black women's. But here's you with a white woman or a Latino woman on your profile pic. See, you're the type of Negro that I would call a coon sexual. Now, I did a video on the coon sexual 10 years ago. Okay? I did a video about you shines 10 years ago. And Negro, I told you to show up. The link's right here. How come you ain't hit the link, son? Yeah, y'all out here calling yourself men, and you got braids. I'm sorry. You too old to have braids. And if you're going to have braids on your head, nigga, you gotta do your braids right. With all splints and shit on your damn head. I don't like you Negroes. I really don't. You are a problem. Now I'm going to get at Sharon in a minute. I'm gonna get at Sharon and Brownsville and PhD in a minute, but I gotta address this clown. I gotta address him. I gotta address these Delta Novembers. Let me tell you something about you Delta Novembers. You are in the way. You're in my way. You're in the way of other people who are business owners. I'm talking about black men. Black men who are business owners, black men who got some type of wealth. Yes, if y'all want to call this elitist, I don't give a fuck. You Negroes are in the way with that goofy bullshit y'all put on these panels on a daily basis. Y'all know nothing and you're talking. I get tired of that. I get tired of you Negroes talking and don't know a lick of sense. Well, Candy Cane, I'm a man. You're a woman. You need to bow down to me. Who? Candy Cane don't have to bow down to any damn body. And I'm not here to cape after Candy Cane. Candy Cane can take care of herself. And I'm saying right now, I'm not trying to have sex with Candy Cane because I know that's what you Negroes are always going to think. I'm trying to fuck. You Negroes are dumb. Y'all can't think. Y'all think everything in black and white terms where there's a sea of gray. Sugar bomb. I suggest you stop the cap. Because you was up in Candy Cane's channel and you know who I was talking to on Candy Cane's channel. So stop the cap. Now, I know you came here to troll. Right now, this is not the mood. Right, I'm not in the mood to take your trolling. I'm being serious because I told that Negro before Candy Cane told me to stop. I told you, I-10, Highway I-10 and 36. I told you, you Negroes, if y'all really want to put hands, I told you. Because ain't gonna be no disrespect. I hope you Negroes understand that from now on. There ain't gonna be no disrespect over here. Because I'm telling you something, I'm telling you what my goals are. Because Negro, I'm doing something what you Negroes ain't doing. While y'all come online talking about women all day. Y'all ain't trying to build anything, but except to do this, except to come online and do wait a minute, what's it called? What's it called, y'all? SBE, shame, blame, and that goddamn explaining. Now let me get right back to where I was at. Let me get right back to where I was at. Because I'm about to, don't you ever try to tell some woman, oh, you got to bow down because I'm a man. When it took women to braid your head. Now, some of y'all are going to say I'm blue pill simping. But let me tell you something. This ain't no blue pill. This ain't no red pill. Because I'm about to go in on PhD in a minute. So I don't know nobody say, Big J, I'm confused. No, everybody can get this work. Red pill, blue pill, black, white, male, female, Democrat, Republican. All of y'all can get it. That's what y'all messing up on. Y'all really messing up about me. Y'all got me completely fucked up. But since I'm here, oh, let me show something else too while we here. Something happened in Washington D.C. Earlier, an hour ago or so. Something happened in Washington D.C. an hour ago or so. So let me segue to this. Let me put this down. No, where is it at? 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 Oh yeah, let me put this down real quick. Something happened in Washington D.C. today, and I saw this before I was going to do my live. This occurred. Yeah, somebody. Yeah, hold on. Let's watch from this angle. Let's watch from this angle. Well, this happened earlier, a few minutes ago. This happened a few minutes ago. So yeah. So like they rushed him out of the White House Correspondents' Dinner. So let me calm down. Let me calm down because I have no patience for dumb people. I got no patience for Delta Novembers. If you're a DN, you might want to stay away from me. Don't you ever disrespect Candy Cane. And in fact, you damn sure better not disrespect me. I'm talking to homeboy over there. Now, where was we at? We're going to go right back in time. In fact, better yet, we're going to go over here. No. Better yet, no. We're going to go over here. We're going to go over here. Right? We're going to go over here. See, I understand what Taz was saying. Hold on. Restart my. Hey, can y'all hear me? Okay, hold on. Let's scroll up. Let's scroll up here. President Trump and First Lady safely rushed off stage by Secret Service after reports of loud bangs, suspected gunfire, shooter stopped in lobby. Early report says suspect is deceased. Okay, then. Now let me do this real quick. Yeah, let me put up the thing up real quick because I had some technical difficulties because I was being yeah. So let me go ahead and reshare this. Let me reshare this. The links is in the description box. So let me play what Soul Provider put up. Let's play what he just did. I'm gonna play his video, and the links and the timestamps are in the description box because we're about to go in on this. And I told you why I have a hatred of Sharon. I have a serious hatred of Sharon because everybody can sit there and see the dumb shit, and nobody is not willing to call it out for what it really is. And y'all are. I'm talking about you women. You women are goofy as fuck. You're goofy if you don't see what the hell going on. But let's go ahead and play it. Shout out to Soul Provider. Okay? Shout out to him.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Can y'all hear the video?
Does that work? Okay, got it. Cool. Oh, Jesus. Razor Rez? That would be kind of funny. You think he'd actually enter the Niggaverse and not try to add some stupid premium or charge? Yeah, maybe that'd be good. That's not a bad idea, man. I'll try that. But yeah, this is his channel. You know, he's travel videos and shit, right? You know, he's a coon. Well, coons exist. All right, so Rimlord was promoting this channel. I want you niggas to keep this in mind. All right, keep this in mind. All right, keep this in mind. He was promoting this. He wanted people to see this. So I'm actually promoting his stuff. Right? I'm supporting Black male media by doing this. Now, once again, the only thing that's funny about what I see the Rimlord as a troll, this is a different style of trolling, a different type of trolling, right? Remember, optics, right? He's married to Becky, I think, non-Black wife, right? Family man, okay. I think he had 2 Black ex-wives or 2 Black ex-girlfriends. I don't know. And I think he...
Now, 2 Black baby mamas. And I'm going to say it right now. This is important. I'm going to tell you why it's important. Because something happened the other day that rings, that's so hypocritical. I'm gonna tell you, and see, I don't do families. I don't talk about family business, people, other families, but it's important because what he allows and the things that he does, and nobody and everybody too damn chicken shit to call it out.
He must have mentioned that because that's what the Niggaverse street said, right? One of the 2, maybe 2 ex-wives or 2 ex-Black girlfriends. I don't know. You know, remember, I don't know if y'all remember the General. The General used to fucking broadcast that he had like what, 5, 10, 20 ex-wives or something. He used to do that all the time. I don't know where the General is, but that's something he used to do. But back to the Rim Lord. All right. So let's check this video out. I liked it, as y'all can see, supporting Black male media.
There you go.
Let's see.
We are breezing through Jamaica, Queens, where I was, and so okay, there go on the left, and then now we about to pass Foch Boulevard in this. Okay, there go Foch Boulevard right there, and the next boulevard is Rockaway Boulevard, where I was raised at. You might see.
All right, hold on. Let's go over here, right? Let's go over here because it took a little bit too long, but but like I said, go to the link. It's in the description box. Now, I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. This is not the problem. This is not the problem, but it is part of no, scratch that. It leads to the problem. She be up in that chat room talking shit about black men in that chat room. Me and her got into it a few times over there. And I'm sitting there thinking, wait a minute, why is this allowed? When black men as a collective is being dragged. In that channel and in that chat room. Again, I'm not coming after her. We're going to talk about the situation what her husband is doing, which is that's been pissing me off for a very long time, and nobody. And it's about time it's about time people see it for what it really is. Everybody asks me why I'm pissed off because of what happened. You see, we're gonna talk about over here. We're gonna talk about what happened, what DJ Witch Doctor played, and his reaction to it. Hold on, can y'all hear it? In fact, let me go ahead and do this. Let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick. Because in the footage, and what Taz was talking about, and you got to get rid of these Delta Novembers like James Kills. James Kills is a Delta November. Okay? You got a bunch of Delta Novembers like him and Rooster. I know. I play the video. Hold on. You know what? Yeah. They said a shooter came in there and was trying to get him. Yeah, certified James Kills. Yeah, a DN Delta November. For some reason, you're sharing. You know what? It's probably. You know what? I'm gonna close down some of these windows down. Let me close down some of these windows then. Maybe that's what it is going on. So let me Let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick. Because no, you know what? Let me go over here. Let me go over here. Let me tell you why I'm pissed off about. Let me share this instead. Right? Because the timestamp last year, no, September the 30th, 2024. Now, like again, we had this shit. Again, we had this. Now, y'all can see who's in that chat room, right? Y'all can see who's in that chat room. Ben Trope, right? And something happened, and we're gonna go to here you go. We're gonna go right here, right? We're gonna go right here. So, PH Diva, where was you at? Since you said on Sharon's channel the other day that you pushed this white woman out. You and old girl, what's the name? The Voice of Venus. Oh yeah, we glad we went after the white woman. Where was you at? On September the 30th, September the 30th, 2024. Where was you at? Now, she called y'all all sorts of niggers, all sorts of N-words. Where was you at, Diva? Huh? Where was you at? Since you want to play racial identity politics, where was you at? See, no. We're gonna go right here. We're gonna start right here. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Right there. Hold on. Right there. So she been all night for 6 hours. She been calling y'all nigger, N-word all day. So all now sudden, PH Diva, where was you at? Brownsville, where was you at? Now since a white woman on the other day was defending her black husband, y'all had a problem. MJ had a problem. Venus had a problem. PH Diva had a problem. Yet y'all was quiet when this particular white woman was calling y'all out of y'all's name. And you want to know why I hate y'all? I really do. This ain't, see, thing is, y'all trying to call me a bitch ass nigga over there. Y'all trying to accuse me what y'all did 2 months ago on that other channel, telling that I put white women over black women, but then y'all saw me up on the panel calling that bitch, this white bitch out. So where was you at, Diva? Huh? Answer the goddamn question. This heifer was over here calling y'all out of y'all's name for 5 hours. Actually, it was more than 5 hours, by the way, because I'm gonna tell you this right now, because this was going on for 3 days. This started on Chaotic Truth's channel. Then it came over on your channel, Sharon. And this is why Taz went the fuck off yesterday. This is why Taz went off yesterday on you, PH Diva. Let me tell you something. I hate your goddamn guts. You come on here disrespecting men who ain't saying a damn thing to you, and then what you did to Taz. Taz came there to support your black ass, and then what you did, Diva, you paid this nigga $100 to boot him off the fucking panel because you making sense. But unlike Taz, see, the thing is, y'all scared of Taz. Because Taz do have clout. I don't have clout. But Taz does. So you spent money to boot him off the panel, Diva. But here's the thing, Diva. Taz might be a lot of things, but he married to his woman, to his black woman. Diva, where's your man at? Where's your man at, Diva? Since you get online, talk about everybody disrespecting every goddamn body. Every panel you go, you disrespect people, and people getting tired of you, Diva. And consequences will be made about that too. Because you hiding behind that nigga over there. Now I was supposed to be cool, calm, and collected, but there was a SYSBM nigga that was disrespecting Candy Cane. Because I went to his channel. He's SYSBM, so that's why I'm a little hot right now. Cause I'm really pissed off that nigga over there, that SYSBM idiot trying to tell Candy Cane to know her place and all that shit. No, I'm here to correct all of you. I don't give a damn if you're Black Manosphere or the Black Women Empowerment. Both of y'all are guilty, and y'all done a lot of horrible shit the last 15, 16 years online. Now, the thing is, you women got away with a lot of shit. Calling CPS on people, calling the housing authority on people, getting people fired from their jobs, like what Simone 5-6 did to Jared Haggerly. See, I name names of the BWE because y'all done some evil shit too. The thing is, the niggas in this space, they said above board, y'all do some shit behind the scenes. And I know that shit. There's some of us over here, we know what y'all actually done. I want to hear y'all talking about, we black women, we have to support each other. No, y'all don't. I remember when I forgot her name. You know what? You know what? No, hold on. I knew her name. I'm not gonna mention her name. I'm not gonna mention her name. She got great in college. She was telling her story online. One of you women and you was a moderator on my channel. One of you women who was a moderator on my channel, and some of y'all gonna figure out who I'm talking about. Some of y'all who been here in 2017, 2018, y'all know who I'm referring to. Why I got rid of her ass. She made videos lampooning about this other woman who got raped. As soon as I find out, I boot her ass off my channel. Like I said, it's gonna be some fucking standards. There's gonna be some goddamn standards around me. You can't sit there and say black men are doing X, Y, and C, and y'all been quote unquote touched as kids, and then y'all making fun of the other person's being victimized. Some of y'all might know who I'm referring to 10 years ago, because I got rid of her ass. Same way I got rid of Black Woman Sphere too. I got rid of y'all because y'all done some evil shit behind the scenes. I seen that shit. Now anyway, let's get right back over here, because my question is concerning on this live stream, where was PhD at and where was Brownsville? But let's play with Tat. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I forgot. Never mind. I can't play that video because it's down. It's down. Let's go and play this some more. Now, later on, I came up, y'all see me on the panel. I got so tired, right? I got so tired. You see, here's the thing. So I'll kick anybody out, whether you male or female. That's why one nigga around here keep on saying, oh, Big J's red pill. You don't know what red pill is. You just got here because you're trying to chase after Kevin Samuels. You don't know what red pill is. I'm being fair. Any and everybody can get it. Any signs of disrespect, you're going to get it. Okay, he said there's no audio. You know what? Let me put it right on back up here. Let me put it right on back up here. Okay? Let me put it right on back up here.
You notice that as soon as I came up here, she called me a cracker. I didn't say anything to her.
Okay, well, that's what it is.
That's
See, how come he didn't kick both of them out? How come he ain't saying a word? And the thing is, where is Brownsville and where is that heifer PhD diva? You're going to have to explain this. You're going to have to explain this right here, Sharon. And then let's go back earlier this week when this happened.
A black woman being married, a black men have more intimate knowledge of black men's behavior than black women?
I'm not going to say I'm an expert,
No,
but
asked
I
you a specific
understand.
question. I said, do you think that you have more intimate knowledge of black men's behavior than black women? I didn't ask if you was an expert.
I would say no.
Okay, thank you.
However, I do not think it's fair that men are constantly attacked. Black men are constantly attacked just because of their race.
It's not. We don't attack nobody because of race. We attack them because of facts, stats, and data.
Notice what Sharon just said. Notice what Sharon just said, and it contradicts what was said over here. It contradicts what he said over here. Mind you, I want you to also notice too, Sharon is taking out some of his old live streams down, some of the shit that he been saying and got away with. Nobody calling. Yo, this one is staying up. Not the tropes. Grace trope called everybody the N-word. Ben came on there talking about black single mothers. Sharon didn't say anything about when Ben got on the panel and say anything about black single mothers and crime and everything else. You gotta explain this, Sharon. But let's get right back to over here. And let's play this foolishness that was about to be said. And yet, hold on, let me say this again. This white woman gonna say something stupid too. She gonna say something stupid too, but I'm gonna address that too in a minute. The white woman says something stupid. Fiery Goddess says something stupid and dumb as well. But let's keep it moving.
I have a question.
So, go ahead.
Hi, how you doing? So, do you have that same stance when it comes to black women?
As far as all black women or most black women being degenerates, no.
No, right? Or you have heard those stereotypes, correct?
Absolutely.
Right. And you don't feel that that's actually accurate, even though there can be, signs of that being a possibility in some women, right?
True. But
Okay.
I don't think it's just black women. I think it's all people in general. And once again, it comes back to what you present to the world is what you are going to get back. And
True.
that's not
There's an answer.
But here's the thing, right? So
But
when
that's an answer.
when we're speaking about certain individuals, I know that sometimes when we have these conversations, it does seem like it's more generalized, but we are speaking about particular individuals who are showing particular type of behaviors. So would it be fair to call out those particular type of behaviors in those individuals? Because I think, you said that you're married to a black man, and I hope you have a great marriage. I hope everything's wonderful and everything like that. But your black man is not everyone's black man. And he is not going to be the representation of every black man. And then even on top of that, if he's with you, he's with none of us. So you understand how it kind of comes off.
This is where MJ needs to shut the fuck up. You're going to sit there and blame this white woman for stealing a good black man from you. Let me repeat that again. So you just blame this white woman. Now, mind you, I'm gonna say this again. Mind you, the white woman is gonna say something stupid in a minute. She's gonna say something stupid in a minute, but everybody on that panel are a bunch of dumbasses. But I want you to pay attention to what MJ said, because it cringe. It was cringe worthy. And let me say this too. If anybody has a problem with what I said, better yet, no. Donate to me first if you got a problem with what I just said, and if you want to hit the link, you're gonna have to pay for it. If you want me to put down the link, you're gonna have to pay for it, because I don't deal with Delta Novembers, okay? I don't deal with DNs. I got no patience for dumb niggas, okay? I got no patience for that bullshit. You're gonna talk right, act right around me. Do you understand? But anyway, let's go right back to MJ, because MJ said something that was crazy.
Like, you know, like you're projecting due to your good experience with the man that you married as an individual, and undermining other women's experiences with particular type of men?
Process being undermining.
So the question needs to be asked, MJ, is by that logic, MJ, does that mean Sharon is not a good black man since he married a white woman? Or is it because Sharon create two black baby mamas before he married for the first time to a white Russian woman? Can you please tell me what makes Sharon a good black man then? By that logic that you just said to Fire Goddess. You gotta explain that.
However, there's times it sounds like, I mean, as I am a black woman and have not had the same experiences, the situations and experiences that you've had. I can only speak to what I've witnessed, what I've experienced, you know, and I know that even though, yes, there are degenerates, there are people that are not living how they should, that there are some really good black men out there.
Right.
But a lot of them are trying to be leaders, but it's hard to do that when women have a tendency to be too aggressive.
Well, see, here's the thing, right? See, that's one of those stereotypes again. That's one of.
And then Sharon's sitting there laughing. He's laughing, and Negro, I don't know if you don't understand that they're talking about you. I don't understand if, you know, do you realize they're talking about your black ass and that woman you with now? So the question needs to be asked to Sharon: are you a good black man? And if so, explain it.
Those stereotypes again, right? That you said that you didn't believe in, but that's one of those stereotypes that is usually put on black women's shoulders as being aggressive, right? And then,
but so MJ,
yeah,
you're doing a lot of time explaining when you should really be like asking more questions, right?
For real.
So are you trying to lobby her over to your side, or are you trying to find out what she's doing here? Because what I want to know is, ma'am.
Wait. So PhD was going to say, oh, why are you here? PhD was going to ask that question to this white woman, why are you here? But then PhD wasn't here on September the 30th of 2024. PhD was nowhere in going after Grace or going after Grace's daddy. PhD was nowhere to be seen on this panel sharing screen time with Grace, but yet she's up in that chat room talking shit. Which is it? So this white woman calling you all sorts of N-words and everything else, she-boons, nigga, bitch ass, all that shit. And here's y'all, you up in the chat room. You ain't saying a word. MJ is in the chat room. I ain't saying a word. I ain't saying a word. You ain't jumping on the panel. On September the 30th, 2024. But now all of a sudden, it's what? Hold on. Let's scroll down. The 24th of April, 2026, and you had nothing to say. Now all of y'all want to jump on in. You, Venus, PhD, all want to jump in on Firefly Goddess.
Are you here to present a different viewpoint? Is that what you're saying? You're here to present a more balanced viewpoint? Is that what you want to do?
What I'm wanting to do is to understand, to gain knowledge from what it's like from your perspective as to why you come to the.
Well, why do you need to know that? Because as a white woman, you're never going to have our perspective. And so why do you need to come here and have us tell you so you can understand, as if we need to prove something to you or we need some type of validation, or approval from you. And that's not what's going on here. Like if you have a...
And somebody needs to start asking the question, is this a pro-black channel or is it not? That's the second question that need to be asked to Sharon. Is this a pro-black channel or is it not? Now, I can tell you from the outset, my channel, Big J's channel, is not a pro-black, back to Africa, red ball, green ball, black ball channel. I don't use terms like FBA. I don't use terms like ADOS. I don't do Pan-Africanism either. I'm just a normal black American who wants normal, who desire normality.
A different viewpoint than say your particular viewpoint and experience, but to come up here and try to act like we need to explain to you so you can understand, absolutely not.
But yet, PhD Diva, when I question you, where was you when Grace and her daddy Ben was here? You said, "Well, I disagree with Sharon, and I just took a day off." But where was the smoke, PhD Diva? Where was the smoke at? I know that too, Exposer. That's why I was called a bitch ass nigga a few weeks ago. Fuck them two over there.
Fair.
So
All right,
you're
that's
a racist?
Are you the one that said the N-word last time? Ain't
Are
this
you
the same girl?
Are you a
Yes.
racist?
Yes.
You're a
shit.
racist? Okay,
Yes.
eat shit, you piece of trash.
I don't have.
That's two races going at it. I can care less about tyranny, not Trinity, tyranny. But I did came up to defend tyranny because I drugged Grace for filth and her daddy Ben. But it's so sad that you got the so-called protector of the black woman, the black women's over here, this blue pill simp by name of Sharon, Sharon Bracey, didn't show no backbone. And none of y'all sit there and ask Sharon a question. Wait a minute, Sharon. Are you playing with our feelings? That's what some of you women should have been asking about this live stream right here. Are you playing with our feelings? Are you exploiting our pain and suffering and our trauma? See, that should be the third question that should have been asked. But like I said this the other day. I said this years ago. And I'm going to say it again. Black men are dumb, but the women are goofy. You women are goofy as fuck if you don't sit there and see that this nigga right here is playing with you. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Let's go right back over here. Let me say this right now. Because I have a tax limit on Delta Novembers, you're going to have to donate money to me if you want me to drop the link. You got to donate money to me if you really want to talk to me about this. Because I got no patience for Delta Novembers. I got no patience for dumb niggas. If you want to talk your shit, I'll let you talk your shit, but you got to pay for it. It's a tax. Let's get right back to where I was at.
This is more of an educational thing for
But
me,
we're not
is
here
to
to teach
understand.
you. We're not here to teach you, honey. That's what the internet
And it's
is for.
also,
That's what books is for.
But PhD, why are you here? Oh, I forgot. You said it last week, PhD Diva. You said it last week. You said you up on Sharon's channel and the other channel to berate and shame and try to make black men do better. How can you say that? No, hold on. Let me say this. PhD Diva, how can you say that? Right? How can you say that by talking on another man's clothes? You talked under my clothes, and I wasn't even talking to you. But yet you got up on another channel and said that you want to help black men to be better. Well, heifer, talking on a man's clothes in a sexual way and talking about man boobs. How's that trying to make any man, including myself, better? Sit down and be quiet and shut the mighty fuck up.
Right? It's a lot of ways to be educated. It's documentaries you can watch. And so to come here and act like it's our job as black women to educate you on how we feel in our viewpoint and our experience, that's kind of crazy.
And you have a black man, ask him to educate you.
Right? He got
Whoa. Who asked that question? Was that Venus? Venus and MJ should not be talking. Venus and MJ had no business talking right there. You know why MJ and Venus? Now, you know what? Hold on. Let me down. Let me leave that part alone. But no. I want y'all to put a pin in that. Put a pin in what I just said, because I'm gonna circle the block around that in later on.
Members, where's mama at? Where's his sisters?
Yeah.
His aunt aunties? Where they at? Go ask them to educate you.
you know, I thought
You thought what?
session forum, you know,
It is, but that doesn't mean
just
we're here to educate
in light
you.
of,
So the conversation forum means that you give your viewpoint. A conversation isn't us educating you. That's called school, baby.
yeah, I'm in no way trying to be disrespectful to you. So I am trying to understand. That's why I'm here. And just to give a viewpoint from my perspective and things that I have seen since I have been.
See, PhD but got all that smoke after this woman, and this woman's not being out of pocket, even though she said something stupid, by the way. It's stupid. But the thing is, this woman, Firefight Guys, didn't say nothing out of pocket. She wasn't being overly rude or atrocious, any of that. But then we got to start asking the question, where was you at during all this? Where was you at during all this, PhD Diva? Huh? Explain it. I want you to explain it, PhD Diva. PH Hyena is ignorant. Yes, she is. How the hell you supposed to be how the hell you supposed to have a PhD and you up in the morning every day? You should be changing the world if you had a PhD. How come you ain't telling black girls, like, oh, stop right there, hold on. How come you ain't telling, educate black women about what degree you have, what you minor in, and what you majoring in? PhD, but yet though every morning you come online, every morning and every night you come online disrespecting people on a daily basis, you high sedity having ass. Hold on, let me check my email and see if any of you Negroes email me. See if there's a Cash App, which I doubt. Which I doubt there is a Cash App, because I'm not begging. It's more of a challenge, because y'all can't act the fool. There is no bounties over here, so y'all can drop somebody down when people are making a point at your ass. Yes, so provider, I want you to write it down, so provider, because this why the archives is open. I open up a page from the archive, and this right here, so provider, happened on September the 30th, 2024. And also, so provider, since you're busy writing it down, go to Chaotic Truth channel that same morning and the day before. How do you have a PhD and can't have an intelligent conversation with other people, regardless? If you post, where are these mind stimulating conversations? You know what, Shicey Bond, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. I told you, Delta November attitudes. No, you take that Delta November bullshit somewhere else. Take that Delta November bullshit somewhere else. Shicey Bomb. Do not come in with that bullshit. Now back to where I was at. Now, how? That's not the point, Exposer. How are you supposed to have a PhD and then you're not talking about Khan? You're not talking about the arguments between Kant and Marx, Plato and Aristotle. You're not talking about certain philosophies that was post-war as in World War II, post-World War II philosophies that in the New Age Eastern philosophies, and try to do those philosophies and bring it to the black community. If you're supposed to have this PhD. See, the thing is with her is she thinks she's smarter than everybody. She thinks she's better than everybody. And she thinks she's better than Sharon. And Sharon is so, well, you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. Let me get out of that.
Shit. I look at shit every day when I see your Caucasian face. You're the nigger. By definition, you're the nigger. By definition, baby. By definition.
Let's get back to the conversation.
Go ahead.
5 hours of this. This is 5.
You're ignorant. You're ignorant.
It's been 6 hours of this, and we're halfway into the live stream. In this live stream, and we're currently at the 2 hour, 50 minute, and 29-second mark. We're halfway into this.
Okay,
Black women been disrespected up and down this live stream. But PhD was nowhere to be seen. And when I said, no, I know somebody said, well, Big J, PhD was there earlier. Yes, she was. But she wasn't saying anything to Ben. She wasn't saying damn thing to Grace. Where's that smoke at, PhD? Where's the smoke at for them white races? Well, but then y'all got a problem with me down there at the bottom when you and Sexy Red TV put bounties on me right when I was dragging this white woman and her daddy. That's why I hate you niggas. And when I say hate, I meant what I said. Y'all should burn in hell. Y'all rather entertain instead of trying to defend your own blackness. I don't want to hear none of you niggas talk about you pro-black. I don't want to hear you black this, you black that. Oh, black history, white supremacy. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear shit about no goddamn white supremacy from any of you Negroes online. No, I'm not kidding. I meant what the fuck I said, Taz. You might want to go back, go into my description box, and you'll find the timestamp of this live stream happened on September the 30th, 2024. You might want to go up there and check it out for yourself because PhD didn't say a fucking word. But then, yet though you got all the smoke for this white woman over here trying to play because this white woman right here had a black husband. Now, I bet you this white woman on this live stream had a white husband, PhD wouldn't come at her that hard. If this white woman had a white husband instead of a black one, PhD wouldn't say a word. She wouldn't say a fucking word. But let's keep it moving, though.
Married and chose a black man. I'm being treated differently as well.
Okay.
And one of the things that I have noticed is a lot of black women look at me harshly because I am with a black man.
What
Like he chose
and here is about to set it off. This is about to set it off, and look at his face. I want you, while all four of these women are arguing, I want y'all ignore what's being said. No, better yet. Pay attention to what's being said, though. Hold on. Let me say it a better way. Pay attention to what's being said, but look at his facial expressions. It's going to tell you everything.
Because
what do you mean by look at you harshly?
They treat me differently. Attitude, like the attitude of how dare you take one of our men.
Is that what they said to you?
I've had one actually tell me that.
Okay, so one black woman.
And it's not just black women. Okay, it is not just black women. I get looked at differently from the white.
No. I'm trying to understand.
Okay, sure, Sugar Bomb. I gave you another 5 minutes, and don't you ever bring that woman's name on my channel. Don't you ever say that woman's name on my chat room. I'm being for real on that. You bring that woman's name on my channel, I'm taking your wrench and I'm booting your ass up and out of here. I'm not fucking playing. Let's keep it moving.
So you had one black woman say, "How dare you take our black men?" But you said that it was like a generality. In general, black women look at you and treat you different. And so I want to know, okay, aside from that one anomaly black woman who said, "How dare you take our black men?" What is the general?
Now, I want somebody to answer the question. Who said she took our black men? Who was the person who said, "Who took my black man"? Which one of you ladies up on that panel said, "Who took my black men? Y'all taking our black men." Who said that? I want names, because the thing is somebody's about to get roasted. y'all listen. Some of y'all don't know who I was in 2015 and 2014. Y'all might want to see the old Big J back. See, the thing is, I'm holding back. Some of the people who know me from the old days know how awful I will get. And when I say awful, you know, right. Solid knew me from 2012. You knew how I go back then in 2012. You knew how bad I was being. Y'all actually confused me with them niggas over there. It was that bad. Y'all confused. Even though I was against the manosphere back then, y'all thought I was one of them. Because I had to cuss some of these heifers out because they done some bullshit too. Everybody can get it. Listen, I was dirty. I was in my late 20s, early 30s back then. Now, 20 years later, we're here. I actually remember Manosphere 1.0. I remember the bad old days. Anyway, let's keep it moving.
The average Black woman doing and saying to you to treat you differently? And who are they treating you differently than?
They just have a tendency to look at me sideways and look at us sideways because we are a mixed couple.
So they're looking at you? So you're saying that Black women look at you
with an attitude.
Wait.
That's what I'm talking about.
Attitude? No, how do you look with
really,
an attitude, though?
really? I have to educate you as an attitude. What an attitude looks
No,
like?
because an attitude is usually in conversation, right? They have a certain tone when they're talking to you. Their body language may be a certain way when they're talking to you, right?
Yes.
The stereotype is the rolling neck, right? But if they're just
body language changes.
Okay, so tell us what the body
language changes. Their tone changes. The way they treat me changes.
Language change. I'm asking for specific examples.
They get more assertive. They look down on me.
Let's stop right there. Let's talk about the other hypocrisy. What I see. I want y'all to think back. I want y'all to think back. Remember there was a white, no, scratch that from the record. Remember there was 3 white men, no, excuse me, there was 4 white men in this space. Back then there was 4 white men in this space. Let me tell you about the hypocrisy of this. You got some white men who make videos about Black men, and then you women was on his panels. And y'all the same heifers that was in that chat room. And on Sharon's chat room, y'all see y'all up on that white man's channel over there while he making cartoons and memes about Black men, and y'all talking about, oh yes, daddy. Then y'all went to another white man from Louisiana. And he trashed y'all until he got exposed on Discord for putting out y'all's news out. Some of you women are up in that chat room. That Discord don't lie. I know what some of you women look like. Stop the cap. Let's talk about some of you women who's in that chat room. Y'all went to another white man, the third one, who was a Russian. Uh-oh. Do y'all see any parallels of the parallels of hypocrisy now? They went to a white Russian dude He was trashing black men on a daily basis. Now, since a white woman is showing preference to black men, it's a problem. But then you heifers is going to four white men who trash black men on every day, and then y'all try to tell black men we are the problem. A few y'all's in that chat room. I ain't gonna say no names. I see two of y'all in that chat room talking shit about this quote unquote Becky that's in the damn panel. You see, soul provider. Now do you understand why I cussed out the females out along with the men? Because there's too much hypocrisy going on. There's too much hypocrisy, and they act like they're victims. No, you're not a victim. You are a willing. You took part in the fuckery. You took part in the misogyny. You took part in your self-hatred. You took part in your misandry on both sides. So I want you to understand, soul provider, you're new. You're new. You don't, soul provider, if there's things that you don't know, bruh, you better talk to Taz, soul provider. Talk to Taz. Taz will tell you all about it. Taz will tell you. Taz will tell you about it. Just go ask him. He'll tell you about it. Because me and Taz don't see eye to eye on shit. But Taz will tell you the same damn thing that I'm telling you. Don't forget about the vessel you told a white man to delete black men on. Hey. That is going to be downloaded, exposer, and that will be into the archives. That will be in the archives, unless V-Dub got it or James Gordon got it, but it's going to be in the archives. And what I'm doing, I'm putting up my archives, because, like I said, when this bullshit happened, when concerning Grace and Ben, I took the link and I put it in my dumb drive. Just in case bullshit what happened the other day had happened. Because you Negroes are hypocrites.
Wait. So are they standing up
Like
in the chairs and then looking down at you? So how are you?
Ma'am,
No, I'm
not
asking what they're doing, because you're saying a lot of things that you're not
Broad
giving like
terms.
specific behavioral examples, right? And so how do you know they're looking?
Wait, how can you just say broad terms when y'all do broad terms yourselves?
Looking down on you, because looking down on you is an internal thing, right? So unless they like actually physically looking down on you. And so that's why I asked if they climbing up in the chair and then physically looking down on you. But you said that was absurd. So they're not physically looking down on you. And so what exactly are they doing to let you know that in their minds, they are looking down on you?
it's all about
Just like what you just did, PhD Diva. Just like what you just did. What you just did is looking down on someone like you do that to other people. Miss High Sadiddy ass.
how their body is responding to the situation.
Right. So
They
what
look
is their
at me
body
when
doing?
my husband and I walk
What is
by
their
them, or we
body
walk up.
doing?
Over talking her is also looking down on her, treating her like a child too.
Just name the behavior. Just name the behavior.
What is their
What's
body
happening?
doing? Are they doing?
Hold on, verbal. You said you should have choose better, lady. Wait a minute. Verbal. Why would you say that? Now, and I just saw this in the chat room. She ain't say nothing bad.
doing
get
snaps in
tense.
the air and then shaking their head.
They get
Like,
a
what
little
they doing?
attitude. They get attitude.
See,
Their
now
body
this is
moves.
where this is why the white woman right here is being stupid.
You know what?
Okay, let me try to slow. Hold on, let me try to slow it down. So this is what she's asking you. If when you walking past, they shaking their head, they are making no like what is it that they're doing that you could visibly see or hear in their body language that is looking down on you?
It's the side eye. It's the look at that white chick. You know,
You heard them say this?
Yeah, I've heard it numerous times. Which that's why I'm trying to understand why that is such an issue.
Woman said it to you.
I said,
and now you hear it numerous times. But ma'am, then that's why I was asking you, because I really want to know, like, what are you experiencing? But if you can't be consistent in telling us what you're experiencing,
she is being consistent, and you're the one proving her point. You and Venus, because Venus does this shit too. You're proving her point. It's right there. And no, I'm not defending the white woman. We just see what y'all are doing.
and now I'm starting to think that, you know, it's some error creeping in there.
Yeah.
I don't even think that I'm not going to say that she is not experiencing anything, but what I think that she's experiencing is that she believes that she's supposed to get some type of special treatment due to being in a relationship with a black man with black women. Like, we're supposed to put them on a pedestal, and they're supposed to have acceptance outside of their character.
MJ, be quiet, because that's not what she said. See, a lot of y'all, this reason why I hate Sharon. Y'all have trauma, and he's making money off of y'all's trauma. He's making money off of all of y'all's trauma, and y'all sitting up there and not getting a point because he needs y'all's hate. He needs y'all's bitterness. He needs y'all's fear. But MJ, you have no business to say anything. Remember when I said I'm gonna put a pin in that? I'm gonna bring it up later on. I'm gonna bring that later on about why I said earlier, put a pin in that. About what is a good black man and what is not a good black man.
And how they interact with us as other women. You know, they think that they're supposed to be put in a certain
words
position.
Never came out of my mouth. So please don't put words that are.
Black women said something that never came out of the vast majority of our mouths, right? You said one woman said it to you, but you made a general statement about black women saying that, and so we all putting words. Apparently, we putting words in each other's mouth.
I want to ask a question.
You can see the shift in body change,
but you can't even explain it to us. You can.
We can explain. Now I can explain what you're doing here.
See it, but you can't explain it.
You see,
no. But I can explain what you're doing here, Diva, versus what you did not do over here. What you didn't do on September the 30th, 2024. Hypocrite.
See the tension and the how dare you attitude.
You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna skip all that. That's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm here. I'm here for this bullshit. I'm here for this bullshit right here. Hold on. No, hold on. We go right here.
You are entitled to your opinion.
Like a fool. No, it's not an opinion because it's based on what's come out of your mouth. All I asked you was what came out of your mouth. Right. And so you made yourself look like a fool, actually. But the fact that you don't even know that you up here looking like a fool, that's really the problem.
No, the problem is that
you are
women
not
are too
to be up here telling us anything. And women ain't nothing. If anything, white women are too stupid, right? Because you too stupid to even know that you're up here making a fool of yourself.
And yet, PhD Diva, you didn't come over here and tell Grace that she's making a fool out of herself for being in a pedophilic relationship with her daddy. I don't see you explaining that on this live stream. But anyway, let's get right back over here. Okay? Let's get right back over here.
Sharon, are the bounties on? Because I think I'm done with you.
Okay.
And see, that right there is going to be a problem. You see, I'm gonna say it straight up. You know what? You know what though? I ain't gonna say it. But I'll say this though. I'll say this. Putting bounties on people because you disagree show how insufferable you are. You try to control people with your money. And then you got the gall to talk about we needed conversation. Get the fuck out of here.
Y'all have a good day, because I can see that this is not going anywhere.
Right, baby. You should have seen that
Yeah,
from the
have a
time
good
you
one.
hit the pedal. That's how you ladies.
Why you run that nice?
Well, Sharon cut me off, so and he didn't do that to none of y'all. So I didn't get a chance to really do much, but I digress. Because I damn sure wouldn't have been explaining a fucking thing. I'm not doing that.
Notice you put a bounty, PhD Diva, on this woman, but then where was the bounties on Grace? Where was the bounties on Grace, Diva? You had no smoke for Ben and Grace. PhD Diva. You have no smoke. You couldn't pull out your wallet and drop the dime piece on those two racist motherfuckers who trash black people on a daily basis, but then a white woman happen to have a black husband. Oh, it's a problem for you. Hypocrite.
It's just the advocating for me, though. Like, why is it such high advocation for degenerate men?
Here's where I'm going to show you the pen. Now, the white lady said she had a good man who happens to be black. MJ, you wish you just lied and said that I hope that your marriage is a good one and I hope he's treating you well. But then on the flip side, you call her husband, her black husband, a degenerate. This is where the projections is coming forward. MJ, you traveled state lines. You crossed state lines to get with a bum. You ain't no better than Flora. You ain't no better than Cynthia G. Y'all talk trash about black men day and night, and then y'all got with bums. Y'all got with Delta Novembers. Better yet, y'all got with Delta Novembers. You said this white woman is putting up, is defending the degenerate black men when she's talking about her husband exposure. She traveled state lines for that individual that exposer is talking about right there. See, the hypocrisy is at an all-time high. Everybody who's on that chat room was a bunch of hypocrites. But that's not what this live stream is about. No, no, no. This live stream is not about that, but I'm glad MJ put her fucking foot in her damn mouth. How the fuck are you talking about degenerate men when you women get with the lowest of the lowest? Make that 2 babies, okay? Y'all said Daryl Long wasn't shit. Y'all said Daryl Long was this. Daryl Long was this. But wait a minute. You crossed state lines. You went from, what, New York or New England somewhere, and you went to Detroit to get with a nigga off YouTube? But then every damn morning you get on Sharon's channel and y'all talk about how black men ain't shit. But yet this white woman got with a black man and she's content and happy with this black man, but she got a problem. Yet y'all have a problem. If this white woman was black, y'all wouldn't say a word. Y'all wouldn't say a word. Y'all would count. Y'all would be like pasty potatoes and the gravy. Pasty potatoes and in the gravy. And Venus, you can't talk shit about black men when you supported the same man. Yeah, I ain't forgot about Venus so because she supported that nigga too. I said supported him. I ain't said she did nothing with him, but she was supporting his ass. Hypocrites. And got the fucking nerve to play victim. And they took part in the bullshit. Took part in the fuckery. And we all supposed to sit there and not say anything. Like, wait a minute, wasn't you just with this nigga? What wasn't you sleeping with this nigga? Wasn't you providing for this bomb over here? Didn't you flew from one side of the country to get with this side who got flew out by this nigga? All of you women was crossing state lines, getting on y'all's what is the airline that was yellow? What's that what is the airline that is yellow? Y'all get on them airplanes. Y'all get on Sprint. Y'all get on Sprint Airlines crossing state lines. Frequent travel miles for some low down dirty dick. And you got the fucking gall. You got the fucking gall to get online every goddamn morning talking about, oh, well, Big J's a bitch ass nigga. Oh, this man right here's a bitch ass nigga. Oh, no, this man right here's a bitch ass nigga. But you got with the worst of the worst. Y'all got with the worst of the worst. And here y'all trying to come at this white woman saying some stupid shit, all because she has a black husband. And no, I'm not defending the white woman because the white woman was saying some stupid ass shit though. The white woman was saying some dumb ass shit. That's why I said I hate you niggas over there. I really do. Y'all are worse than Tommy Sotomayor. No. I can't say that. I know. I take that back. I take that back, y'all. You're just as bad as Tommy Sotomayor with the dumb shit. Man, Queen, I just played that earlier about Trump. I just played that earlier, Queen. But anyway, if any of you Negroes, I know, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. But so if any of you niggas who got a problem with me, I'm actually early, Queen. This live stream was supposed to start in 2 hours from now, but I started ahead because what happened on Candy Cane's channel. One of them SYSBM red pill niggas went after Candy Cane, and I had to put my boot on his neck. So that's why I started this live stream early, because I put the link in the chat room for his ass to show the fuck up, and he did not show up. Because I'm gonna tell you something, Negroes, I will make you act right. I'll make you talk right around me. You better take that DN bullshit, that Delta November crap, and shove it up your ass. Take that dumb shit that's in your head and go kick rocks with the motherfucker. Because I don't accept dumb talk around me. You better have some sense around me. You better have some morals, and you better have some common sense around me. The doors of the church is open. The doors of the church is open. The doors of the church is open. The doors of this church is open. If you're going to try to challenge me, you better have your thinking cap on. If you're going to challenge me, you better have some stats, some spreadsheets, some polls, some research, some books to back up any claim you got against me. Because I'm telling you right now, you Negroes are uneducated and unwashed, and you got no business trying to talk at all about any goddamn thing online. And tell that nigga to fix his goddamn like what Brown Aunt Ellie said in the chat room. Nigga, do something with them braids in your head. Talking about black women and shit. Do something with them braids in your head. Because you got that white woman fucking it up for you. Nigga. I went to your YouTube channel, I saw them braids on your fucking head. Nigga, chop that shit off. Look like spaghetti and shit. Look like somebody just put spaghetti on your fucking head. SpaghettiOs having ass head with the split ends. Well, this concludes, this really concludes what I got to say. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot, y'all. We got to go back into it. Because we got to talk about Sharon now. See, Sharon done some. This is the reason why Sharon like to hide behind women. So we over here now. We over here, and this is at the 1 hour and 30-minute mark and 46 seconds. This is what happens. Hold on. This is what happened. Right here. No. We go over here. We go over here. Shout to Tad.
Y'all don't give out that to his white woman. Y'all don't carry any consistency with your arguments against white women. And so if anything, that's what I was kind of picking up in the chat is they feel like it's more like a hypocrisy because y'all don't say it to all the white women or to some white women.
Okay,
Nobody
so
said
Taz,
anything about her being white. We were responding to what she was saying, right? So if Anya decided to bump her head and get up here one day and say the same shit that this lady was saying, then we would have the same type of conversation. But Anya doesn't speak that way.
But Anya would be up in that chat room talking shit to black men. And you didn't say a word. Venus didn't say a word. MJ ain't saying shit. Again, this is not about Anya. This is about y'all's hypocrisy. Because Anya do be talking shit in that chat room. That white woman be talking shit in that chat room about these niggas though. But y'all ain't saying a word. But a white woman got on y'all's panel, and because this white woman had this other white woman had a black husband, y'all decided to jump on her ass on that panel. But then again, we got to go back over here. Where was the smoke for Grace? Where was that smoke for Grace? Come on now. Where was that smoke for Grace?
No more insulting, and we get back to the conversation. Simple as that. You don't insult her.
The only black woman who was saying shit was Tyranny. That was worth the damn. I was on that panel with Tyranny. If y'all want to see me drag her, you go watch that video because I dragged the white girl for 2 days. The white girl been there. The white girl and her daddy been there for like two days. And I've been after them for 2 days. But the host want to have the discussion for the purpose of having the discussion and the discussion about this and the conversations about that. But here we are over here, and y'all doing this shit.
In fact, Anya was in the chat saying, you telling her she lying. And so why would there be a need for us to talk to Anya that way when Anya ain't said, oh, these black men want to be a leader, but y'all black women too aggressive. Anya ain't never said no shit like that. So what are you talking about? Hypocrisy.
And let me add this.
Payday.
Like I know you think you can talk. Like
it's payday, Taz. You better.
I don't care.
See, and here is Sharon laughing at that shit. Well, it's payday and PhD, but so what? You gonna drop a bounty on Taz? See, let me tell you something. That let me know. On that channel and on the other channel, PhD, you're safe. Outside of those channels that you be on, everybody else would have got your ass at the slightest disrespect. See, nobody taught you. Your mama and your daddy never taught you about goddamn what is fucking respect. You think because you got a PhD, you think though you above every goddamn body. And let me say this: if any of y'all rock with PhD, you can go straight to hell. Anybody that rocks with PhD, you can go straight to hell. You can, and this is to the people who sub to my channel. You can unsub too. You're not needed. Your services is no longer needed. In fact, let me go ahead and you know, because I know y'all up in the clouds watching. I know y'all up in the clouds watching me now, and y'all gonna respond on another platform.
Usher him out. Usher him out. Usher him out. Take his microphone and 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 usher him out.
That's right. I'll usher your ass up and out of here. Good day, sir.
I'm gonna say what I want to say, dog. You don't care what you pay to kick me off. Like, because this is the problem. Your hypocrisy. Okay, yeah, I know. You don't want this smoke. I know, fam. You don't want that smoke. Y'all fraudulent,
And
man.
Taz cooked the shit out your ass last night. Taz cooked the shit out you last night and this morning. Why? You know how? Because I got up on that panel on DJ Witch Doctors and I start to roast and cook this morning. I couldn't wait to get off from work. I sped home to work because I saw that on my phone. I saw a little bit of it on my phone. I said, man, why I'm at work missing out on the fun? I need to take my black ass to home so I can roast this heifer named PhD Val.
That shit does not matter. Spend $1,000. Spend $1 million. Spend $1 million. That shit don't matter. I could make money off of this. I just choose not to. Fake ass bitch. Fake ass.
Taz, go ahead and go. I want you and Nyla to make that money. Make that money off a PhD with stupidity. Make money off of
ass fraud ass bitch. Who you think you playing with? Like, what's wrong with y'all? I bet. I got you. I'm gonna wait till you drop it. I'm gonna make sure Sharon make his motherfucking money. Then I'm gonna get off of here and go talk about your stupid ass. Fuck wrong with y'all? Pretending ass motherfuckers. Don't get mad at me because I said the obvious. Stating the obvious shouldn't piss you off that fucking much. Fake ass bitch.
But the issue is, but you didn't state the obvious. People are just trying to attack.
It is the obvious.
There isn't obvious, nigga. And this is where the part of hiding behind somebody's skirt. Taz came for Sharon. Taz came to talk to Sharon. Why do y'all always want to jump up in front of Sharon? Anytime a man is addressing Sharon, anytime a man trying to address Sharon's ass, y'all women get up between that shit. Sharon done a lot of hoe ass shit. Sharon Bracey done a lot of hoe ass shit, and y'all never allow him to be accountable for what the fucking things he be doing. Y'all never allow him to be. Y'all never allow him. Right. And the thing is, she doesn't see either. Maybe she does. But Sharon needs PhD Diva as a way to make money because there is a rule that she can't be kicked off panels. You can't kick PhD off a panel because she be saying a lot of crazy shit to folks. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh, hold on. Am I back? Can anybody hear me? Okay. Now, you're saying is Sharon SYSBM? You know what? I'm saying it now. Yes, I'm saying it now. And he's doing it the smart way too. Come to think of it, you're right. Come to think of it, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He is SYSBM. Because I want y'all to know what's going on. Everybody is being taken advantage out of. Notice he's in China right now. Your boy's up there in China or Korea. He's up there in Asia somewhere. Having another YouTube channel showing him and his wife and his family. And shout out to Soul Provider of finding the other channel. Or better yet, letting people know of the other channel. I already knew he had that other channel, but I'm glad he showed it. Because all he doing is taking trips with his wife, make another YouTube channel. Woo, 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 woo. No, he's ready to bail on y'all. He's ready to bail. Because he already plateaued. Sharon plateaued. And y'all, and the thing is, he's getting tired of y'all. He's making money off of y'all, but that money ain't coming. That money ain't coming as it used to be. Queen. It's that simple. Let me tell you how. I'm gonna tell you how. It's like an arsonist who starts a fire, but then join the fire department to put the fire out. He start this shit. See, the thing is, they exploit the problem. There is a lot of hurt people. There are a lot of people who are hurt, who've been abused, who've been mistreated, cheated on, everything else that imaginable what a man have done to a woman. So he exploits that while on the back end, that money is going to a white woman. While he's saying black men bad. Black men bad. Black men put white women over. Black men respect white women over black women. He's saying it. He allowing you women saying all that shit. But y'all ignore the fact he has a white wife. And he's going over there. No, you're not, because you still have a wrench. Okay? No, you're not. Now, I hope you understand, Queen, of the pattern that I see. I see that pattern. And it's the same old pattern. He keep on doing this, the pattern of behavior. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking at it. Now, Taz has been going after the black manosphere. Why did you disrespect Taz? Taz saw the same thing I was seeing. Now, though, you women are now attacking Taz now. No. I don't know if he's. Oh, where that? Oh, I don't know if he is SYSBM Queen, I expect him to be an SYSBM based on his actions and pattern of behavior. It's really a pattern I'm seeing.
It's the obvious, nigga. It's the obvious.
So you saying that you heard my wife say the same thing as this white woman that came up here?
Bye, bro.
But that's what that bitch said, bro. Rewind back and listen to what I said. I ain't say that shit. Don't repeat that, bitch. I didn't say that. That ain't what I said.
Baby.
That ain't what I said, my nigga.
This is the reason why, nigga, you hide behind a woman. PhD, y'all always want to talk about men should check men and women should check women, but then Taz came for Sharon. Why can't y'all allow it be between two men? If y'all believe in the term that men should check men and women should check women, but Taz was trying to go after Sharon. Why do you need to bring up in? I know why you did it, PH Diva. I know why you did it. Because Sharon and Brownsville cannot hold it on their own when they're by themselves. When Sharon is on my channel, and better yet, you know what? I'm gonna pull that up too. I'm gonna pull up that live stream up. I'm gonna pull that live stream up the last time Sharon was over here. Let me pull that one up. See, the thing is, Sharon is weak. He's weak like dishwater. He ain't no rolling tide. He ain't no waterfall. He ain't no rapid, you know, the rapids. No, he's dishwater with stale water. Let me find that video. No. I gotta find that video now. I gotta find that video when Sharon got cooked. I gotta find it now. When did this happen? Around September? No, not September. Around January, February. Let me find that live stream. Anyway, I'm gonna let this play for a minute.
That ain't what I said, my nigga. I know you can control these hoes like that or whatever, but that ain't what Taz said. She said that. She said that shit.
Just like the taste out of your I'd like to see it.
Man, PhD was crazy, man. We seen the mug.
And that's that was a big 100 ball. So you know when it's a 100 ball, it's fully open. So, you know.
And that's what I'm sick of. That's what I'm sick of. That shit. That's what I'm saying. She always gotta be lying on folks. Right. But I bet you he won't come over here again. I bet you him and Brownsville won't come over here again. Yeah, he is corny. Letting women to fight his battles. Nigga, get you some balls. What are you scared of? Now, I need to find that live stream. You know what? Hold on. Where is it at? No. I gotta find it now. I have it saved somewhere. Where have it saved at? Let me go archives real quick. Let me get into the archives. Let me get my archives real quick. Hold on. Where is it at? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I found it. Thank you. Yeah, I found it. Let me put it. Yeah, let's go over here. The reason why Sharon will never be with another man. I'm gonna do a one-on-one with other men.
About my actual track record.
I just did.
Yeah, but everything she said is a lie. I don't have to address a lie. She has
is
no
it?
proof.
Is it a lie? Is it what?
No
Okay,
proof
all right.
of what she is
Are you married to a white woman?
You got allowed. You
Are you married to a white woman? I'm right about that at least, right? Okay.
And this went off the rails. But anyway, let's go back. Here's the reason why Sharon.
That where the discussion is over with about politics and progress and everything else. It is.
If you are running
at the end of the day, dude, you're not serious. Dude, if you are serious about progress, you will tell us who you voted for.
It's your channel.
If you are serious about progress, Sharon.
Right. Now, Sharon, you asked me, is this my channel? Yes, it is. But I'm letting you and MOT talk. But Taz was talking to you over here. Let's go right back over here. Taz was talking to you directly, and PH Diva and other people was getting involved dogpiling on Taz. But here's the thing. MOT's a man. You a man. So if we're going to go by the premise of what your cousins be saying, men need to check men and women need to check women. Well, guess what? MOT was checking you. And you can't handle it. You can't handle it. And it's obvious you can't handle MOT or the Black Brain Trust. You can't handle Mike V. You can't handle nobody on this side. Hold on. Let me stop sharing. Because the audio went out. The audio went out. I think I have too many tabs. Yes, I had too many tabs. So let me stop real quick. No, what I'm saying, Exposer, he can't do it. He can't do that with any other man unless it's Anger Man or Fatty or Jay Prince. Anybody else, he can't do that. Anybody from the Fight Club, he willing to do that, but he can't outside the Fight Club. He can't have that one-on-one. He can't. Anybody outside that the Fight Club and shit, he can't handle them. He can't handle MOT or myself or anybody else. That's why he need those cackly hens like PH Diva and the rest of them. But let's put this back up. Yeah. I know. I know you joking, Exposer, but it needs to be said though. All right. He can't handle people by himself. He ain't no debater. He's just a bullshit artist. So, but I don't need no bounty.
You want to run, bro?
Big J, what I'm trying to ask you, because I don't want
I don't want to mess up the show. If I'm impeded and I mess up the show, then I apologize.
Yeah, you are impeding the show, but not telling us who you voted for. You are impeding the show at this point. Tell us who you vote for or leave.
Okay, so why you keep asking me that same question when it doesn't matter?
Because you haven't answered it.
Okay, and I told you I'm not going to answer it.
Yeah, but how you going to talk about politics, right? But then you won't tell people your position on who you voted for or who you wanted to win in 2020 and 24.
Because easy, I could tell you that I wanted Kamala to win.
Come on, bro. Right? Okay, so who did you vote for? Okay, you wanted Kamala to win, but who did you vote for?
And again, my show proved that I was pushing for Kamala, and Big J knows this as well. So I don't know why he acted that if he doesn't understand this. We was against the Project 2025. We were showing all the nonsense Donald Trump was doing and saying how it wasn't true on my channel. And Big J was a part of a lot of those conversations. Majority of the time, me and Big J.
Right wing.
Am I telling the truth right now, Big J?
You telling half of the truth because the thing is, yes, I was telling shit before Bomb Cherry was kissing your ass, and while the heifer PhD diva was talking under my clothes and shit, and you won't check her ass, and then though when you got Sexy Red putting bounties on my ass.
What?
You see, I don't fuck with you.
What not? What I do to you? I didn't do it.
And it's the same thing what y'all doing to Taz. And you acting surprised? No, but you just did that to Taz. You hide behind a woman's skirt. You will not stand up and be a man on your own fucking square. And stop using your cousin as a fucking tool as well. The thing is, you use Brownsville as a tool. As a distraction, because he be up on his little arrogant bullshit too. Let's keep it moving.
Those women did it to you. It wasn't me.
See what I'm saying? The women did it too. That's the point. Because the premise, Sharon, men is supposed to check men, and women is supposed to check women. When I'm talking to you, they get involved. PhD Diva she gets involved. Explain that. Yeah. It doesn't make no sense though that you said that you want her to win, and yet you don't want to say you voted for her.
Because I don't have to tell you who I vote for. That is my personal right as an American. I don't have to tell you shit about that.
Okay, so how do you have a conversation about progress and about people not listening to people if you want to dodge the actual end point of the conversation?
I didn't dodge the
question.
You
did. You just did. You dodged the question. You said that you didn't want to. You said it 4 times that you weren't going to tell us, right?
Okay, so stop asking me.
No. I'm going to keep asking you until you answer the question or you leave.
All right.
Hold on. First of all, I don't like FDC signifier, but he's right. He's right about Tariq. Because I'm telling you, Tariq is spreading misinformation, and he's telling people don't vote. He's telling people do not get involved. Him, Phil the Advice Show, and guess what? I think I might have to go to the Black Expose, the Black Expo in Houston in May. And I hope Phil Scott shows up. See, I ain't no follower of of FBA and ADOS. If you know, see, I don't know why though you follow online movements. I don't care about no definition. Who cares about that shit? All that is, Tyreek is a distraction for the Delta Novembers of the world to go to say dumb shit online. Because a lot of people, a lot of black people online do not know the history. They don't know shit about politics. Oh, yeah, man, there is no hate crime bill for black people. Yeah, yes, there is. Well, can you tell me when it was passed? No, you tell me when it was passed. 2010. October of 2000 and no, not 2010, 2009. But yet y'all say Obama did nothing for black people. See, I'm about to drag Phil Scott and Vicky Dillard and Tyreek because I'm tired of the misinformation they keep on putting out on a daily basis, and people like, and some people like, wait a minute, that's already has been accomplished. And this ain't no suck up to Roland Martin or Al Sharpton or the Democratic Party. The truth matters. No, the only way to no, we already passed that already. That point already had been passed. We already passed that part. That point. You either I'm not going to explain things to people over and over again. You either get it now or shut the fuck up and get the hell out the way. I'm on that point. How come Tyreek? No, I'm gonna say this right now, V-Dub. How come Phil the Advice show? Phil Scott was not at the police department in Houston. How come Vicky Dillard didn't bring her ass down to Harris County? But Quantel X was. Dr. I forgot her name now. The black woman who wear the cowboy hat. She was there. Where was the so-called black leadership? Where was the new black media at? Where is the so-called new black media? Where is Jason Black? Isn't Jason Black in Louisiana somewhere? He could fly into Houston. Tyreek does not have a museum. Tyreek, you go to Tyreek's website, ain't shit about. Only thing is selling t-shirts and merch. And my patience has ran out because they helped Donald Trump. Because they helped Donald Trump win the White House, they are the enemy. I said it. I have to say it now. They are the enemy at this point.
Every single thing that come out of my mouth is gonna be asking you who you voted for.
You are a stupid man, right? So
okay.
I would ask Big J, would you like?
And I'm a stupid man, and I'm gonna keep asking you who you voted for.
Trying to
who you voted for?
Conversation, right? This
who
man
you
want
vote
to
for?
Somebody that is what? What you
who you voted for?
What's wrong?
You have some kind of false ideology. You can't answer no question.
Sharon, who you vote for, bro?
Every time I ask one of y'all a question,
who you vote for?
Because y'all
who you vote for?
Sorry,
who you voted for, man?
It's ridiculous.
Who you voted for?
Sharon, question. Quick question, Ron. Question, Sharon.
Are you gonna hold this man accountable?
Who did you vote for, Sharon?
Doing or what?
Wait, hold on. You just asked me, Sharon, to hold Man Tomorrow accountable. But over here, see, hypocrisy again. Peach Diva can talk shit all about Taz. and she can't be held accountable or accountable for what the bullshit she be doing to people. And it doesn't matter if it's male or female, man or woman. She do it to everybody with her disrespectful ass. Now, don't come to me talking about putting Man Tomorrow and anybody else accountable when you won't do that to PH Diva. You won't do that. You won't do that to Sexy Red. You won't do that to MJ. You won't do that to Venus.
Go for.
Sharon, what makes MOT stupid? Yes. Yes. It was. Yeah. Like, I watched it. I covered it at the beginning of the live stream. Yes, they all jumped on Donald Trump because you hearing pop, 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 pop. Somebody tried to storm in at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. You know what? I might do a separate live stream because I covered it earlier as it was happening. Yeah, somebody went into the White House Correspondents' Dinner and they swarmed Donald Trump and ran Donald Trump and Melania out of the building. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody almost got him over there. The guy made it right outside the door. He made it right outside the door. And they blast him to hell. Yeah, they blasted him straight to hell. It was a room full of people too. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. So let's get right back over here.
Okay,
why you call him stupid then?
The man is dumb. Because I told him I'm not going to answer the question. I'm not engaged in that.
Who did you vote for, Sharon?
Ideologies.
Who'd you vote for?
And he's interrupting while I'm talking. He interrupted me the whole time. He has
Who you vote for?
Of me.
Answer the question and then you can talk. Who did you vote for?
About the things that I say or the things that I
push. Who did you vote for?
So this man is dumb because he's just assuming. Only dumb people do that. Instead of using the words that I'm actually saying. No. This man
actually, smarter people ask you exactly who you voted for, and an even smarter person would just simply say Kamala or Trump. But you ain't doing that, are you?
Because I don't have to.
Why won't you have to? If you want to have a political conversation, we got to know what your history is.
No, you
Who'd
don't.
you vote for in 2016?
No, you don't. Because you.
Who'd you vote for in 2020? Who did you vote for in 2024?
You know, this is why we know.
Who did you vote for? Who did you vote for?
Also, what?
Who did you vote for, Sharon? It ain't hard. It's very binary. It's one or the other. Who did you vote for, Sharon?
We know he put money in Hillary.
Who did you vote for, Sharon?
Him. So
who did you vote for?
Who you voted for? Know who you put your money behind.
We know you didn't either vote or you're too embarrassed about who you voted for.
He cannot handle. Yeah. I heard reports, but when I saw the video, he was still talking as they was carrying him out. He was still talking and everything as they carried him out. So yeah, man, they form a shield around him quick too. Wait, hold on. The suspect is a brother. Oh no. You know what? I might have to go live tomorrow morning. Okay, I gotta go live tomorrow morning to talk about it. Man, it's a brother. Oof. But he was right outside the door too. Oh man. He looks biracial. That too. That too. I noticed that too. Oh, it looks like Edward Anderson's cousin or so. Oh, no, stop it. Hold on. Never. No. Hold on. No. We got no. Hold on. Let me get on my YouTube feed. You know what? Fuck Sharon right now. Fuck Sharon right now. Let's sit here and look at this shit. Let's look at this shit. Super slides on it. Damn, V-Dub, it's your birthday too? Okay. Hold on. Bruh. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That sure will. Oh, okay. You said 30 minutes to your birthday? Okay. Yeah, hold on. Let's look at the feed. Okay, Spider-Man Noir with Nick Cage playing Spider-Man. That's right there on the side. Oh man, no. Oh, Corey Minor. Okay, I got to watch him in a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. We gotta see this shit. We gotta see this shit right here. Yeah. I know. I'm broke. Nice land, nice track of land right there though. But I won't live in Florida though.
President Donald Trump rushed off the stage of the White House Correspondents' Dinner along with the vice president, top Trump officials, as a seemingly lone gunman tries to rush into the building armed. He has been arrested. A 31-year-old man from California was taken into custody. Right before the break, we heard from the president as well as the acting U.S. Attorney General. The president said that man did not make it close to the ballroom where the Correspondents' Dinner was happening. He was arrested alive. One officer was shot, but they were hit in their bullet-resistant vest. And President Trump said he talked to that man tonight, and he is expected to be okay. He hopes in the coming days investigators can find the motivation of the shooting. But he said after talking to investigators and also in his personal experience with assassination attempts, he believes it was a lone gunman. He was actually asked by a reporter why he thinks this keeps happening to him. And President Trump said the people that do the most, the people that make the biggest impact, that's the ones they go after, saying that it was essentially because of his moves, but he didn't actually have a motivation at the moment. He knows that investigators right now are interviewing the man. We haven't identified him quite yet, but there is video of him sprinting past the security barricade. We're going to get that in a bit. We have it right now. I'm hearing in my ear. Let's take that video. Or actually, here's the security video at the moment. This is outside the ballroom where the White House Correspondents' Dinner is happening. Those are security personnel. This video shared by the president on Truth Social. That man you see there, sprinting past the security barricade, officers drawing their weapons. He was quickly apprehended. He is alive. The president has also posted photos of that man, who we only know is a 31-year-old from California. No other details. The president was even specifically asked if there was any kind of clothing, if there was any kind of message on him that would indicate why he was doing this. The president said at this moment that hasn't been determined in any way, shape, or form. He hopes to learn that in the coming days. Fortunately, no one's seriously hurt. The president is okay. He said he even fought like hell to make the event still go on as scheduled, but it is being rescheduled.
And that individual, when he charged a checkpoint, was apprehended. It shows that our multi-layered protection works. And I'm grateful to our partners that help assist us with building these sites and protecting these sites. Very fortunate that this officer is alive, is being observed. And I'm grateful that the president reached out to this officer and spoke with him earlier. I ask everybody to pray for him and all of our officers and agents that were involved. And I will tell you, we will continue with the mission. Thank you.
Thank you. Judge Pirro.
I'm Janine Pirro. I'm the United States Attorney. Right now, the defendant is being charged with 2 counts, 924C, using a firearm during a crime of violence, and a second crime under 111, which is assault on a federal officer using a dangerous weapon. Now, as you all know, there was an individual, a uniformed Secret Service officer, who fortunately, he is doing all right and he will be fine. But it is clear, based upon what we know so far, that this individual was intent on doing as much harm and as much damage as he could. And thankfully, because of the checkpoint right outside the ballroom, where thousands of people were situated to hear the President of the United States, because that checkpoint worked, there was no one who was injured when it was clear where this defendant was going. Now, I want to make one comment. As a participant, someone who was in the ballroom, who came this evening to be part of a very lovely event at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, I, for the first time, was in a situation where there were shots fired, shots heard, and a whole room went silent. When I lifted my head and when I looked up, every law enforcement officer was out there as we all had our heads down, thousands of them. These are the men and women every day who do what they do silently, and they do it with courage and with dignity. Thank God for our partners, the FBI, the Secret Service, the Metropolitan Police. All of them tonight acted so quickly that they prevented what could have been a horrific event where we were all sitting there in one room. The defendant will be arraigned on Monday in federal district court. But make no mistake, there will be many more charges based upon the information that we are learning in this very fluid situation. Thank you.
Well, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. You know, yeah. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to end it right here, y'all. I'm going to end this live stream right here. I'm going to continue this tomorrow. Why are the black? No, hey, stop! No, hey, no. I ain't. No. We. But here's the thing. Here we go. Black men are violent. Black men can't do no right, anything right. Yeah. So. Yeah. So anyway, let me get out of here. I'll see y'all next time. And yeah, I'm out. Y'all be easy. I'll see you next time. Oof. You know what? I'll be live in the morning. Okay. We're gonna continue this in the morning. I'm gonna go to Super Slide's channel and I'm gonna watch it from his perspective because I noticed he's live, and yeah, I'm gonna head on Super Slide 75. I'll see you over there. I'm out.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.